opposite of the first few months of 2025. Beautiful humans, I present to you, Will Wagner.
Hello.
Hi, Will.
How is everyone doing? Above average, I hope. Okay. The title of this is A Page of Story in 2 songs. I'm going to play 2 songs after this long introduction. I've been writing lyrics for about 25 years or so. When I was in school, during lunch, I'd play basketball. This was up until around 15 when I stopped wanting to smell like a moose in the second half of the day. So I went to the practice room and learned songs I liked on keyboard. I taught myself 3 a.m., a handful of Ben Folds songs, and I wrote down some lyrical ideas I liked. I'd invite friends to sit in, but more often than not, it'd be just me and my buddy Dan. I'd have well-crafted, though formulaic lyrics, blocking 4x4 squares of perfectly fine lyrical ideas. Lyrics about what 15-year-olds go through. At the time, I felt like a genius, but every few years I'd look back on them as something I could no longer relate to. Playing those songs for my friends felt embarrassing. Fast forward 6 years or so, and I taught myself guitar, writing songs about what 21-year-olds go through. At the time, I felt like a genius. Dan and I were in different schools, and over AOL Instant Messenger, I said something like, "It's so easy to write a hit song." And he was like, "Well, why don't you?" And I was like, "Because that's not why I write music." I don't know why everyone else felt like telling me why I enjoyed music. Most thought I wanted to get laid or become rich and famous. And that's why I'm in the state I am. I tried to explain to them, I knew at 15 years old that in 30 years I'd still be writing music, likely by myself, writing down ideas in an attempt to maintain myself, maintain memories or emotional experiences. And music provided me a way to re-experience that mood myself, to re-inhabit my body trying to process difficult things or tough times. Now, when my fingers remember awkward shapes on the guitar like that dog, it takes me back to the place where I was developing that skill and that dog. Learning how to stretch as I exchange chord ideas 100 times, frantically switching between lyrics and drawing tablature onto notebooks. When I play today, I can feel the piano bench where I wrote the song as I practiced by myself in a basement. When I tell you that story, I speak as a third-party observer of the events of my own life, but a song, for me, is like being able to relive the moments when I wrote them down. I play 70 or so songs by myself in the basement for an audience of no one, and I get genuinely emotional about how effectively it communicates moments back to me. My routine for 20 years or so of writing music was to write a song, like it for a few years, get embarrassed about the lyrics, then wind up playing it alone by myself to make sure I didn't forget how to physically do it. While I was playing in band, I felt like my worries were rarely absorbed by the bar audience. Don't believe me? Look to your left. I felt like I was wasting the time of my friends and family by asking them to come to the shows because I genuinely enjoyed the songs more just playing them by myself at home. I require a reason to play the songs I play for myself out in public, especially songs about previous relationships from nearly half my life ago. So Sunday morning, I broke out the random number generator to pick out what songs I practice, and it landed on one from a concept album I wrote when I was 23 or so. I decided to play it front to back, and I'm always blown away by the strength of the opening 7 songs. Probably the best stretch of music I've ever written. And I kid around, but when I say I'm better at writing lyrics than everyone, I mean everybody. I hated feeling like that, but I think it just means I have something unique to say. When I taught myself piano and guitar, I worked to become fine at it. When I took orchestration in college, I worked to be not great at it. But lyrical challenge I could just figure out. I'm not a freestyle rap artist, I whittle. Like using a tongue that can tie knots into cherry stems to thread the seams of a Kevlar vest. It takes time, but it's bulletproof. I was asked if I used ChatGPT to write lyrics for my Spice Girls song about ice cream. I didn't use a machine, I am the machine. So let's rewind back to 21-year-old me. I told Dan, writing a hit song is not a challenge to me. And I write songs about things that challenge me. A relationship that falls apart is challenging. Writing a song that everyone can bop to is not, because people are idiots. I see no challenge there. So Dan says, well, I challenge you to write a hit song. I did. However, trying to release it professionally felt like admitting that the people were right about why I love music. And they don't deserve that kind of validation. The only problem is I do want to sell out now. I found spiders and ants in my hair for the last couple of weeks, and I'm starting to think selling out could solve that. I write songs about bad, long-distance relationships that I kept going back to, featuring Disney references, because at the time, I thought that selling out to Disney made sense. But we've seen what Disney does to what we love. So yesterday morning, I decided that the song was going to be about breaking up with Mountain Dew Code Red. A good long-distance relationship. Still featuring Disney references. So these two songs about breaking up with Mountain Dew Code Red, I want people to come up and slowly pull the can of Mountain Dew further away from me in order to simulate the longing. Remember, it's about Mountain Dew. How can I write in the way I used to feel? I used to move the pen in my hand with words you say. Again and again, your finger on my pulse. We align our signs in sync on beat. Count my time, I'll find my sleep for you, and we'll take long naps. For the rest of everything, lead or lay, will away. I'll find how to become just another one. While you tug on a leash with the lead, that's just mean. These thoughts you left turning over my brain. Fingerprints, trace, tattoos, your eyes dig deep. You swim, but I keep coming back up for air unfounded. Thoughts tumbling through, base blue as the sky, but I've hit ground. The depths of everything I found that we need good space. It's just a better line, and let's end this shit. Just when I find my own way back, slip out the door and lay out all your things. I could box them up or put them away, but we both know that when I believe I have no heart, I let it bleed. You depart, I make the blunder, start to wonder, then let you in. Oh no, you can take it away from the skin again. It's not gonna get any more emotional unless you move it. I never meant to distress you or put you under my thumb. I felt your seconds to me, second to none. And I thought our 2 ones were better as 11 collective compound countdown seconds to heaven. But you just keep counting me down. With the words you speak right into my ear, whenever you let your tongue hit your lips and you safely slip your hand behind the back in the wait. We wait, you place your arms around my waist. We share breath, now my neck, and your fingers in my bones. Cause you're fucking Mountain Dew Code Red. And the depths of everything. Just one more time around. Just when I find my own way back, you slip out the door, lay out all your things. I could box them up or put them away, but we both know that when I believe I have no heart, I let it bleed. You depart, I make the blunder and start to wonder when I let you in. Back under my skin again and again. I never meant to distress you or put you under my thumb, but I held your seconds for me, seconds numb. I thought short too long. We're better as 11, collective compound, counting down seconds to heaven. But you just keep counting me down, leaving footprints on the ground, right around where I found a slipper tonight. It's not too tight, maybe it might belong to Cinderella's queen, but if it's, it must be long. I found a slipper tonight, if it's not Snow White's, maybe it might belong to Cinderella's twin, but if it doesn't, then I won't spend my whole life waiting for a shoe to fall from your loose feet. Oh, it's back in my life. Oh my God, I can't put it down. And a lot of people don't realize that they stopped making Mountain Dew Code Red in 2-liter bottles in New York, so we had to have a long distance relationship. And I found a new Mountain Dew. No, I can't perform after that. Oh. I'm gonna change up how the Mountain Dew affects me for song 2. This time the Mountain Dew affects how country I am, because I'm gonna trick country people. That's how I'm gonna get famous. I decided that using this voice only alienate people who are fans of country. So I'm gonna sing this, and the further you pull this Mountain Dew away from me, the more country this performance is gonna get.
I'll take it to the car.
Well, then you can't hear it. This song is about breaking up with Mountain Dew. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I swear I never meant to, and it wasn't fair. No, you didn't care, though you were looking to change your love for a few. And I don't know where to begin with you. One thing led to another, way down in deep undercover, looking for ground. Two star-crossed lovers, singing loudly. And we were out of breath in our own cave. This is the place we used to run, we used to hide, side by side where no one knew. Could show us how you and me found epiphany. Now with the blacklit porch, we got blinded by such pride for life in the past. Looking for a thorn in the side next to a knife that knows how to cut much better than that. Just like bread and butter, we let you feed me your life. And we had magic. Now when I arrive, we go poof, and you disappear. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, and I can spell it out for you. It was she and me, A-G-E-D, 93 C-I-L-O-V-E-D. She believed we'd leave here for see how we fleece out without a mention. Master doubt and apprehension when I don't know what's left for me to stand. Because I made my mistake. But if we were changing places, time would be erased and I would defy your reckoning. But she's my diamond, and this is my ring. And this is the place we used to run, we used to hide, side by side where no one knew. Could show us how you and me found epiphany. Now it's the blacklit porch, we got blinded by such pride. Life in the back, looking for a thorn in the side. It's doing like that, knows how to cut much better than that. Just like bread and butter, we let you feed me your life. And we had dog barks. Now when I arrive, we go blue, and you disappear. And this is the place we used to run, we used to hide. But if I must evolve and revive, then I'll solve to survive. We can discuss mistrust and every indiscretion, and we may disagree, but I can guarantee if you trust in me, you'll see within your big faith and without redemption. Let you break the ice, I can break the tension. You might have hit me first, yeah, I fell, but I felt it bring me new life, like it was magic. Now I ride, we go poof, and you disappear. My lullaby comes by like this. I can hear your heart from my room, your heart from my room, your heart from my room, and my lullaby comes by like this. I can hear your heart from my room. So if your heart has room, then let my heart resume. My lullaby comes by like this. I can hear your heart from my room, your heart from my room. my lullaby, come by like this. I can hear your heart from my room, your heart from my room, your heart my doom. I really went on a journey with you. Okay, I think that's the end of my set. I've done a story and 2 songs, and that's what's on the page.
And that's what's on the
That's what's on the
page.
page.
So, I hope you enjoy me on my country music journey. I'm going undercover. I'm going to miss you terribly.
Thank you. I just wanted the outro deal.
Today is going to be the
I'm gonna
day
be
that
more
I'm
of a
going to
person
that
now.
Mountain Dew. Oh, I don't need the pick for the joke. So I'll pretend like I'm holding a guitar. There's a reason why I get teary-eyed whenever I watch A Few Good Men, because Jack Nicholson sits on the stand. He looks Tom Cruise in the eye and he has to pretend that he didn't order the Code Red. And I couldn't wish that pain upon anyone. Tom Cruise says, "Did you order the Code Red?" And I picture him answering, holding a delicious can of Mountain Dew Code Red. Now, Mountain Dew. We could recreate that scene. They won't sue us. I've already got Disney on our side. So think of me when you think of A Few Good Men, that one scene with the Code Red. Yeah.
You know that this set I planned almost a full 45 minutes before driving here. I was gonna do other music. It was gonna be my rap song about Nancy Pelosi that I promised a year ago. But I cut my finger on some glass and now it's weird to hold down the string and I can't represent Snoop Dogg, so yeah, it's got a lot going on. It's a complex song, okay? So instead, I decided, okay, this is all the truth, and I think that's better. So, instead of that, you know what? As you can tell, I'd like to play guitar, and they'd like me to play guitar. So, I want to infiltrate what I call normie comedy. Now, normie comedy is guys who my age, all they seem to talk about is gross stuff. And I gotta trick them into liking me. So I had this set and I was never gonna do it again. I said the only way I'd do this set again is if Mike Tyson became famous again. And wouldn't you fucking know it? I thought I got away. I was so close. I already had my comedy set planned out. So I had to get from my origin story all the way to Mike Tyson. And naturally, it was a problem. But I figured it out. You see, it's really simple. I don't need to pick for that. I can't believe I'm still wearing a sweatshirt. What am I doing? Oh, is this being filmed?
Yeah.
Wonderful. This is live on Twitter. So I want to look slim. I'm gonna wear something slimming. What?
Did you need a pick?
No, I had one. I need a not pick because I had a pick in my hand. I need the opposite.
Is it a not pick? Okay, that's not a thing. That's a hand.
See, black is slimming, so if this is on video, you know, I want to look my best. You know what? My zipper is hitting the back of the guitar. It's kind of annoying. I'm going to put this down for a second.
Wow.
So the basic idea is that I have to figure out how to get from Mike Tyson to my origin story or vice versa. So I decided to put my sexual history in Mike Tyson punch-out terms because I noticed the parallels were similar. I'm somewhere in between Bald Bull 2 and Don Flamenco 2, spiritually. So you start off fighting Glass Joe. That fight's over in 41 seconds, but you gotta remember, the Mike Tyson's punch-out clock goes 3 times the speed of regular clocks, so yikes. So then it was Von Kaiser. That's when I started growing facial hair accidentally. I didn't know I was doing it, but it was a wispy little mustache, and I throw those looping hooks, and I was down in the first round, just like Von. But by the time I reached Piston Honda 1, I decided to embrace my trademark eyebrows. And every time I'd go in for a jab, I'd flex them. Yeah, she caught on too, and it was over in round 2. And so at that point, you know, I'm gonna take the sweatshirt off. At that point, it was out of the minors and into the majors. Now, majors, that's an interesting time because you start out as Don Flamenco, right? You walk around everywhere with a rose in your mouth. walking up to girls like, yum, yum, yum. And they turn you down. They do. It's disheartening. And at that point, because I was away in college, I became kind of King Hippo. I'd wear my crown everywhere. I'd have those belly button band-aids. And then I'd walk up to women. I'd raise my hand for an interesting kind of punch, and nobody throws. And my pants would fall. I'd hit the ground. I wouldn't get back up. It was terrifying. And so by the time I got through that, Great Tigers was when I started wearing hats. I'd disappear from bars randomly and show up like, nom, 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 and then she'd just knock me right in the jaw. It was terrible, right? Then I got up to Bald Bull 1. Now, Bald Bull 1 was when I figured out my move. I need to pump fake when I'm throwing hooks. Clearly. I need to do this rolling thing when I'm doing jabs. And I figured out the secret. The secret is the bull charge. And I was in college, so my knees were still good. You can do it in a bar. You can do it in a bedroom. You can do it in a hallway if it's long enough. You're going to stand about 10 feet across the room. You're going to get into a crouch position. You're going to need to build up some speed. You're going to get about, I don't know, maybe 10 miles an hour. When you're a foot away, you're going to throw an uppercut right in the clitoris. Okay? So it's a complex punch, okay? I don't recommend you just go in there. Only with someone you love, okay? Because if she sees you doing it, she's going to punch you. You make this face. Like somebody left cookies in the oven and you fall down. Pretty soon you're out of a relationship. That's not the world for me, okay? That's what I learned in college. I'm still wearing a sweatshirt. Fuck.
You got 60 seconds to take
Okay.
that shirt off.
Okay, so sure enough, I'm in the world circuit, and who would I fucking run into again? Piston Honda fucking 2. Same moves, terrible. You realize you weren't with this person for a reason. Another fucking sweatshirt? Okay, so at that point I started drinking more. I was a real soda popinski. I didn't even care about my form on uppercuts. Because at that point I knew it was pretty much just there for the comedy, not for my form. When I got out of that stupor, I was Bald Bull 2. That's when you run back into that X again. And, oh, you know what? I forgot about playing music. Still have this fucking sweatshirt. And that's my set.
I have a question.
Sure.
Who was coaching that scenario?
Oh, all her bitchy friends. I didn't have the time for that. Ooh, this sounds better than it normally does because I don't got good speakers. Oh, it's so bassy. I could make a beer in that. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen, right? People who want to participate in my sing-along game, you'll come up here, I'll give you a card. It's not gonna have the lyrics on it, so you're just gonna have to know the song. Like My Way. Have you ever heard the song My Way?
Frank, yeah?
Great. So who wants to sing My Way?
Sure, why the fuck not?
Now you gotta read everything on the card, otherwise the jokes won't make sense. Yeah, you can start whenever. I was just getting you in the mood.
The song My Way became Frank Sinatra's signature song, but he couldn't stand it, saying he loathed the song. Loathed is in scare quotes. In his later years, he described the song as a Paul Anka pop hit, which became a kind of national anthem. In a 2000 interview with the BBC show Heart Talk, Sinatra's daughter Tina said, he always thought that song was self-serving and self-indulgent. He didn't like it. That song stuck, and he couldn't get it off his shoe. Here's the thing, I hate Frank Sinatra. So anyways, here's My Way.
I'm gonna start after this. Ready? You're gonna sing, right? Special, you think you're special, you do.
Hey there, Marty.
I can see it in your eyes.
Sorry, I'm talking
I
at
can
you
see it when
twice.
you laugh at me, you look down on me, walk around on me.
Okay.
Just one more fight about your leadership, and I will straight up leave your shit. 'Cause I've had enough of this, and now I'm pissed. stand up and shout. I'ma do things my way. It's my way. Beep, beep. Highway. This time I'ma let it all come down. This time I'ma stand up and shout. I'ma do things my way. It's my way on the highway. Check out me, check out me, check out me. Come on, check out me now, check.
I don't really know
check out
this
me,
one.
check. Come on, check out me, check out me, just check out me, check out me, check out me, check out me now, check. Okay, he doesn't get it.
I get the joke, I just don't know that song.
Okay.
I know it was in one of Weird Al's polka medleys.
Great job.
Am I still getting ice cream?
Are you? Do you have it?
Do you feel like you
Then
deserved
no.
it? Do you feel like you deserved it?
Okay, do we know alive? You know while we're on that project?
Mostly, I think.
Okay.
Rick never gave me a lot of that.
Oh, another pro jam. Alive, according to a 1990 Australian newspaper report, more than 20 kittens were killed during the production of the 1986 film, The Adventures of Milo and Otis. I don't know what the fuck that is. And one cat's paw was intentionally broken to make it look unsteady when walking. I'm gonna curse you out, motherfucker. You know what happened to me this week? Most of which died by being thrown off the water. Right? Your next song would be Waterfalls by TLC. But that seems mean, so instead, Will's gonna play a song called Alive in celebration. Don't worry, those cats would have been dead by now anyway, so sing along.
Okay. Well, you know what? I didn't write all of that. There were some of those words she threw in. It goes like this. Ready? Oh, I found my pick. No, it's okay. We get it. Ready? I can't do the guitar part while I play the strummy. You know, I can't do those. So we're gonna sing together. Ready? And his call and response goes. Every day is a new day. I'm thankful for every breath I take. I won't take it for granted. So I learn from my mistakes. When it's beyond my control, sometimes it's best to let it go. Whatever happens in this lifetime. No, trust and love. You have given me peace of mind. I feel so alive. For the very first time. I can't deny you. I feel so alive. I feel so alive.
For the very first time.
For the very first time.
I feel like a fly.
Nailed it. She gets it. She gets the ice cream. This team has winners and losers, people. You killed
They will let us fucking pull it out at 1:30 in the morning. I'm going to What did you do to me?
I will not be kneeling for this.
It's okay. So this song takes like 5 hours in the intro. No, it does. I promise.
I'm gonna give you 60 seconds.
I'm sorry. I'm finished.
We have a limit.
Okay, I'll go right into the verse. I hate Billy Joel. That's all I want to say.
What have you done?
Rappers, I monkey flip 'em with the funky rhythms I be kicking. Musicians inflicting compositions that pain 'em like Scarface. Sniffing cocaine, holding an M16. Yeah, with the Phantom Extreme, but bullet holes caught up in my peepholes. Suited up in street clothes, hand me a 9, I'll defeat foes. You'll know my stilo, with or without the airplay. I keep from me and Jay, sitting bent up on the stairway. Or either on the corner, betting grants with the CeeLo champs. Okay, I'll stop. And that's the end of my set.
Give it up for Will Wagner, everyone.
Okay, I don't know why it played the Norm clip, but it did. I don't know if I'm in the mood to do zombies. I have a lot of coding things I've been working on, and I've just been thinking about them too much, so I'm trying to take a break, but I I'm building a few games, and I'm building them in kind of 3 different ways. And one is progressing pretty well. Another is progressing pretty poorly, and I've been thinking about it a lot. It's this bubble shooter game, and the idea is it's somewhere in between like a Marvel vs. Capcom team of 3 bubble shooter that's more like Snood, but each character has their own special like special meter. And I built the bubble game like just fine. And the bubble game, well, it had errors, but it's a form of the idea that I wanted there. Kind of in the style of Bust a Move 2 with bubbles. And the idea is that when you lose, one of your characters gets warped up into a bubble at the top of the screen, and you can rescue them again to get them back in order to try to beat levels. And everything was kind of building okay, but when I started to include the concept of the different special abilities, they started breaking everything that was attached to them after that. So I had like a grenade specialty that would take out a block of like 3x3 bubbles when it's used, like no matter where it lands. And I built that fine. But then all of the other specials that weren't that just decimated the fucking game. And I've been spending too much time on it. In general, it's just like, I don't think I'm making the problem go away right now. Kind of just rehashing what I did an hour and a half before. So I wanted to stop. And I was like, okay, I'll pick up ukulele and I'll play a little ukulele. But when I was playing the songs I have for an upcoming performance, I just kept on thinking about it. I'm like, okay, well, the zombie game, like as soon as you put that on, and then as soon as I started the stream, I was like, oh, I think I figured out how to fix this one part of it. And I picked it back up. And that's good because I'm doing that a lot. I'm making progress, but it's just... I gotta take time away from it. I think like the time I took yesterday, where I was at the event, I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to go back in and I'm going to dive in on Wednesday and attack it, and I'm going to get these things done. I guess I hadn't made the progress as I had hoped. But on the other side of things, the ice cream app that I've been working on, it works really well. So that's nice. I reconfigured the upload process so that I can upload menus and it'll update the inventory. I can upload sound and it'll put it into like the music queue, that when you open it, the music plays. Just a bunch of instrumental stuff, background fodder. But I just wanted to have something up there, you know. Yesterday went well, so I was like, oh. Like 2 of the original supporters of my ice cream endeavors were there. And they said really kind things about it. Like, in some ways, I'm happy because they're like, I can't have regular ice cream anymore because I like yours so much. And I'm like, that's fucking wonderful. My cousin's kid over the weekend said, your ice cream is like my favorite ice cream. Not like my favorite ice cream that you do, my favorite ice cream that anyone does. And it's like this really awesome feeling. And then I'm just like so stuck because I can't afford the space I need to rent to have the app running. All I can do until then, you know, until I get like the seed money saved up, is figure out places that would want to house it and work on the app. And I finished the app, and I have a few places lined up that want it. Not $3,000 a month for it, though. That's the problem. Rent for 16 hours a month, it cost me $3,000. I just want a place I could keep the ice cream equipment because I don't like moving it. It's 110 pounds. It's got compressors. So after I move it, I gotta rent 4 extra hours of space at a time. I could do that. But I'd much rather have a permanent location. But all the different places I've been looking at, like the best found is $3,000 a month. Like 15 minutes away. Maybe 20. Ideally, like, community kitchen's 5 minutes away from me. So when I rent out space there, I just gotta rent 4 extra hours before it, move that stuff in, wait 4 hours, then start. Which is so inefficient, because I'm literally making ice cream for an hour when I rent that space, just because I don't have the storage possible. Well, even if I round up, even if I say 3 hours, because I end up making different batches. For the most part, when I rent out space, it's to make at most 2 batches. That's about 2.5 hours. So I just want a space that I could go to, set up the orders for the next day. Then when I have the app running, they'd be able to order from the app like a day in advance. So like today, Wednesday, I'd go in there, I'd make the batches I need for Thursday that are ordered, and I'd just get rid of what I had at the end of the day, Wednesday, when I leave. I'd bring it to you. And it would work for both like restaurant orders as well as customer orders. Like one of the regulations to have the online ice cream sales, that you have to have a couple different certifications in storage and then in transport. And the storage one, I have to pay for storage separately. That's why if I have a dedicated space that I could work from like that I could act as a storage, it knocks out both those regulations. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to do that. It's fucking expensive doing anything. So I do nothing except work on the code stuff, do these events, and like once a month or twice a month sometimes I'll have like gigs stuff. It's just been like, it's been a grind. So this guy who I was talking to about partnering up with, he's thinking much more grand scale, like 20 times the size of orders, and me doing more like large scale sales, and that's like a little bit intimidating because like I've always been by myself working on ice cream. Is part of my brain that's like, well, once he knows how to make it, he won't need you anymore. So it's like, I don't know, one of the fears about going into business with people. Really nice guy, nothing but good things to say about him so far, but it's like you never know until it's too late. And well, that's been kicking around in my head. So I work on the code stuff. And get stuck there, fight zombies, and I do like guitar. But right now I can't stop thinking about the other 2 things. A lot to do. Anywho. Zombies. Drum kit. I think I'm supposed to go to... Oh, right. I just fell off that platform I made. That rings a bell. Eat a pie. I got a potato. I got it. Hard potatoes. Hard potato. Macaroni. Gotta have beef. How you doing, Marty? I just ate Chinese food. I'm Chinese food up. Kinda wanted to play music today. I did a little bit. Glad to hear you're funned up. Bunned up from the bunned up, as it. That is what they say. I've been playing Piano Man on ukulele because I hate Billy Joel, and making it a parody song. Kinda helps because everyone on Long Island loves Billy Joel. So they can immediately associate me with being an enemy. Of fun. Fortunately, I don't have a ukulele that has a pickup, so I can't run it through my guitar stuff. I'm not allowed to put down a baking pan, that's illegal. Oh wow, there's just a bunch of stuff and everything. Okay. Guitar down. Pretty tired today. Raining, so I'll do music stuff. Weirdly organized. My buddy and I, we've been talking about how to do two-person sketch ideas as a band practice. And, like, different scenarios. Like, he hates Lovely Day by Bill Withers. Sketch where we tease Lovely Day in the dialogue is kind of funny. But on the other side of it, I think of very ridiculous ideas. I think are impossible, but they're kind of just, you know, exercises in writing the idea more than being able to execute. So I thought, like, it's a really funny concept to me if Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson fought again. But if Mike Tyson bit him, Evander Holyfield gets to take out his teeth. Like a dentist. And the training montage would be Mike Tyson, like, punching a heavy bag while Evander Holyfield's going to dental school. I thought that, like, that concept works for me. I thought it was good. Like, it's impossible. I was trying to think of how it would be possible. Like, to use pixelated faces, and instead of being Mike Tyson, they're like Tyke Myson. But Evander Holyfield, that's tough to say. I think that's how it would have to happen. And it's just a bunch of tight pixelated shots. And the pixelated part, along with being pixelated, it should be completely black. So it's like, well, I shouldn't say completely black. Like, it's a pixelation of what's virtually a black screen. So it's like trying to hide the identities. Somebody's on a I don't know, a true crime show, and distort the voice and everything. Because I got this voice changer that it has this weird robotic quality to it, so it already does a lot of the effect work that I was looking at. Because this is 1992, that's before Blues Traveler was invented. You can only play, like, Heart and Soul on harmonica. He's doing two harmonica parts at the same time. Like, that's how good he is at harmonica. He still hasn't even mastered it. Three parts. So he's either got a loop station or loop pedal for harmonica. Not only that, but he sews patches into his own pants for no good reason. This guy is like, he's really got to figure it out. Look at him not showing off, just playing one part. Now, I've seen people play guitar and harmonica at the same time, but I haven't seen anyone play more than maybe 2 harmonicas. I feel like I've seen people play 2 harmonicas simultaneously. But I think it's usually that like one's in C and one's in G. So maybe he's got a double harmonica. That's all I can think of that would make this even remotely possible. Red Undead Redemption. He hates this kind of music too. That was weird. Like, he's practicing and he's playing like his least favorite version of music. That is me. That is. I was just talking about how I learned Billy Joel on ukulele because I hate him. Oh. I know dirty old time. Okay, I only have beginner or experienced. I'm not even skilled yet, Marty. I can't entertain. Like, this is... He plays banjo while he's got gloves on. Rubber gloves. You know how tough that is? Marty, it's like any good set of music. You have to open with the stuff that makes people want to hear different stuff. Then you gotta work your way into, like, the tunnel scene from Terminator on guitar. He's very good at banjo. When he's not using his multiple mouths for harmonica. It's... What a crazy world to live in. It's September in game and he's like, I want to play Christmas music. Just who I am. I play Christmas music and Americana on banjo wearing rubber gloves and a mask. Fire and Flame. Not in 1992. I think it's just the guitar solo from Eruption. I'd imagine that's got to be what they got on like expert level electric guitar. Not a fan of this. Oh, he did learn Amazing Grace on banjo. I think this is Stevie Ray Vaughan. Hey, Marty. Oh, I could play Twisted Metal too. That sounds like fun. Just because... I kind of didn't want to do Zombie today. I was just like... I want to drive through people and hit missiles. We'll give that a go. Change of plans. always a fun time. As part of my putting together like game design documents, because I didn't know what I was doing when I put together like my first game design documents, so I kind of just, it was a collection of ideas, but I had as like game 6, when I finally like started to get an idea of how to set it up, I had an idea for a Clue style murder mystery game. It's a little bit like 13 Dead End Drive, but on computer, and there's different rooms, and you set up different traps within the rooms. You try to get stuff, stay alive. So it's like everyone in the house is trying to rob it. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I was setting up all the editing of stream stuff. Hot mid. Twisted Metal 2 Impromptu. It's one of my favorite board games. The concept of 13 Dead End Drive is that, let's say there are 4 players, and there's 12 characters. In 13 Dead End Drive, you're trying to have your face as the one above the fireplace, like you were the one who's going to inherit the house. After, like, I guess the Clue setup happens where someone dies at a party. Only this is more about an inheritance. And the goal is that you can move any character on the board. There are 12 characters. You can move any one when you roll your dice. It doesn't have to be a character you have the card of. And you move these characters to set them up and put them onto a trap. So that if you have the card that's associated with that trap, kill them. And you can either win by eliminating the other team's players entirely, or by being the person who has their face on the fireplace mantle when the detective shows up. And this is a little bit different. 13 Dead End Drive took place in like one giant room. And my idea is more like Clue, where there are a bunch of different rooms in a mansion. And when you get cards, they're to set up traps in specific rooms. And each individual character has their own cards. And you can work as a team and exchange them when they meet. But if, like, Lucy found a chandelier to, like, release mechanism, Lucy would have to set that up in the room with the chandelier. And the idea was that each individual character has their own unique treasures that they rob from this house. And at the end of the game, the goal is to have the highest score on your team. So between all the characters. when I heard the Pink Panther on bass, I was like, oh, that reminds me. I wanted to set up this project, Anti Gravity. Boop boop ba doop ba doop boop ba doop. Man, I haven't played Twisted Metal 2 since the last time I played Twisted Metal 2. Just to give you an idea of how long it's been. I played 3 other games since then. Sounds They're not doing a speaky thing here? That seems connected. Uh, Interesting. Okay. That program is not allowed to speak. Huh? Thing keeps on having issues. It's connected. No voice. That works. That doesn't work, right? Oh god. Funston. Funston and Sorry, I like random isn't working. Not even working. Well, I mean, after American Pie, that's like, where do you go? As you know, I'm not going to show any Bill Cosby movies. After I made that mistake with Meteor Man, I felt terrible. Meteor Man features Bill Cosby stirring a drink. Uncomfortable for everybody. Especially him. Fuck it, SpeakerBot is done for the day. Like, I don't want to watch the third Ninja. True Lies backwards. Man gets away from rockets. Just a story about a man getting away from rockets and sending a family back home. Jamie Lee Curtis gets glasses, the movie. It's right there. Okay. Can you finally explain what it means to beg for buttermilk? Because I've been wondering, like, Paxton's Paxton's wonderful. Wonderful. Like, every movie becomes about Bill Paxton staying alive, like Aliens. Bill Paxton is resurrected. True Lies, he unsuffers his nosebleed. Like, I think the only thing he's ever beaten in a movie is Twisters. That's it. I think it's just Twister. Every other movie, they're like, he's got to go. Even A Weird Science. Oh man, Weird Science is a good one. Bill Paxton leaves. Everyone leaves these two nerds. These two guys spend too much time trying to get laid, and a girl and their brother leave them. Oh, I got a new, the same controls, and the user settings were all input. The game was like, you know what I think you want? I think you want both controls to be set to the controller you don't use. Because, like, the wireless one, I got it as a gift, and it's a comfortable controller to use for, like, Dragon Warrior and games where you don't have to be, like, real tight on latency. The controller feels wonderful. But unfortunately, when it comes to games where you have to do things and every second counts, it's just a little bit late on everything. I think I'd start with Grasshopper. Yeah, because I want to get mad. That's the goal of video games. And yes, I am saying that correctly. I'll have you know, Marty, I came up with a new movie premise that hasn't been made. People say Hollywood doesn't have movies. Well, these movies exist. They're just existing with me. I call them Brain Puncher. Okay? This guy becomes a world-renowned child therapist because he punches information into their head safely. Right? So for 10 years, he's punching kids into algebra, punching them in the head. They're learning calculus. And it all seems like it's well, until one kid ruins the terminal by getting injured. So Brain Puncher has no other option. He has to go punch his parents in the brain. Because that's how he can teach him. everything seems like it's going to be okay. And then at the end of the movie, you found out that you can't punch anyone in the brain. He's just abusive. Like, that's my David Fincher spin. I think it's got legs. Oh, you're up there. I thought about it a lot, and I don't think I hate grasshopper the worst. That doesn't seem fair. That's why I think I liked Grasshopper more than initially anticipated. Because the ability to hit with power slams greatly increases the value. Low defense does suck. Having a special that sometimes gets you dead does suck. That's why Grasshopper's toward the bottom of the list, but on both of these stages, having the ability to run away is very good. Just trying to get that. The Grasshopper's the worst. Thought I had the shield. I didn't. Solid warm-up. 1 death. 0 levels. I am terrible. Down on the deep networks, I'll be able to have a little bit more trust in the next one. I was too far away from it. So I gotta get rid of the fire missiles. Sure. Missed it. Look at these talents. 13 or so. Count 15s. I have to hold on to them, which sucks. I'm not gonna survive this level if I go into 5 fire missiles and don't. I'm not even maxed out over here. They're nothing worse. At this point, I'd rather lightning axe. Power missile. Oh my god. Yeah, Poltergeist backwards. House gets fixed. Everyone gets properly buried. Memento backwards. Fincher wins an Oscar, but in reverse. Maximize the napalm. That's what they say in big business about napalm. Maximize the napalm. Dividends, you know, stocks. to get out of the way of. Glad I did that. Light slows. I'd rather have nothing. Although if I can kill him with lightning, that would save me having to get other stuff. Oh, missed it. Let's get outside. I saw good stuff up here. I want to get this short. This, which is good for me. Now I can just put oh, nice. Another one. Big one. I've been watching a lot of classic movies. Like Golden Age is kind of where I'm up to. Trip to the Moon and a few of the silent ones. But when I'm working on stuff, like, you really have to be engaged with those movies to make it worth it to watch. That's kind of why I picked up right after Wizard of Oz. Girl Friday, Harry Grant, and I mean, having seen a few movies with Jimmy Stewart, a few movies with Harry Grant, I prefer Jimmy Stewart's delivery. If like one of those wind or something like that might make it go back. Oh, he went right into that fire. Everyone gets successfully unbound. I think it's time to get the Eiffel Tower out of here. Oh wait, I have other stuff. It's almost time to get the Eiffel Tower out. Soul Blaster, Shadow Blaster. Close to my maximum weapon bonus. They all have close proximity specials. I think just by waiting for them, two of them will kill each other off. As they get all my power ups, like. I think I got all the weapons I need for the next battle. Yeah, I got 24. Not even just 24. 24 without fire missiles. Like, you're better off having anything than having those. maxed out stuff. Up the top rope. That bomb up in the back right place. That was good. Pretty good minion battle. Also looks like a pretty good Antarctica battle. See if I can beat those. Hopefully. I figured out something last time I played this. Right, okay. The best spot to be is over here. Here on out, it's just about timing this right. This reminds me of Linkin Park's Breaking the Habit. I could just chuckles out. the one bomber. I'm trying to figure out how to time it up right, just so. The option is one or none. I'll go with none. Only 2 enemies left. Figured out in case I had to run away. Great dude. I can get him. Just missed my ability. Okay. Spectre is my least favorite opponent overall. It's one on Spectre. I think I catch it. Fuck. I'm trying to hide in the corner. Pretty good time. Not just that, but like, while in New York I don't want homing missiles, in Antarctica and Holland I definitely do. Along with the napalms and the Ricos, I'm going to be able to properly set myself up on top of that perch and pick off some of these more problematic enemies. This is a really, really nice beginning. Firing these off at me. Okay, got a special. Got the ricochet. That's gonna work just fine. Yeah. I very like if you don't use the D-pad commands, I think Grasshopper's impossible. Almost. With the D-pad commands, at least make it like potentially doable. Nice, I landed. Got another over there. If ricochets enough, then I'll go with the ricochets. If it's fire missiles or nothing, I'll go with the empty space. Going in there with a full armament is key. I'd like to have something other than the 4 Ricos, but they're usable in the right situation. Grasshopper. It's all about the dive bomber. Like, I'm gonna try to take out... I'm gonna try death from above, and then I hit the remote on. Yeah. Then I get out of there. just about as good as this all could have gone so far. Again. Nope. Miss. Beautiful. That actually kind of what I wanted. So that is why I saved that video. Thought that ran me to do it. Okay. Overall, probably the best I could have really expected. Very happy with that one. Hopefully you're doing well, Pete. Done that out, bro. Throw out that shield. Okay, we win. I'll go get the bonus life. Bonus life. How did they not run into that? Kinda got a mistake free. Oh no. I thought that was still there. It is not. What's left? What's left on this board that I can use? Not that. Not there. Okay. Ricochet. Okay, that's fine. Not by train. That was an ultimately very necessary shield. I don't think Spectre's on this level, right? careful. Oh no, that's still there. Can't go up there. Axel? Can't do that to Axel, he'll kill me. It's special, like the first time he gets that special on toast. Okay, that's a health. I definitely see a health there. Never a better time to use these turbos. If I get the health, then I can dive bomb it. Survive one special. Okay, got out of that. Didn't think I was gonna, but I did. Now I should be fine. Should be. Unless I get a really bad start. So is this qualified for a bad start? No. Take a little longer than I hoped. Hit that dang remote line. Now I just dive bomb this guy for the win. 2 dive bombs and he's done. Five minutes longer than last time. Okay, didn't get it that.
Daddy? It's me, Krista. I'm back.
Krista, I thought you had died. I thought in the car crash that almost killed me. You're alive.
LAPD?
Property of the LAPD?
I'm sorry, Father. They rebuilt me after the accident. They knew I could get close enough to you. They want to put a stop to all the violence you caused with your contest. Hold me, Daddy. I'm just a machine now, but I'm scared the explosion will hurt.
The LAPD thanks you. That's a nice little touch. I like at the end of that story. Mr. the Hot Spot. Start right away. grasshoppers, flamethrowers. Grasshoppers just like delivery those grasshopper farms. Up a little bit. 7 minutes on Paris is crazy long. And on Amazon. Well, I can definitely improve on these. As long as I don't get too beat up. dangerous than it should have been. Done. Fucking done. That is awful. Awful everything. Awful playing. Awful idea by me. Fucking stupid. Try that shit on. Now I don't know if I'll be able to beat it with this. That sucks. Avoidably sucks. Little fucking fast to start the game. Oh, it's the way next to awful fucking level. What the fuck is that? I'm done.